I wanted to tell you a little bit about two ladies in Kenya who I got to meet in March of 2020, right before the world shut down. And my parents have been doing missions work for 15 plus years. And so Larry and I went to Kenya with them. And our desire was to take some of the work that I have done here in the States with the Priceless Project and see if we could utilize it there and if it could be used for girls in the Kenyan community, specifically Nairobi, Riru, and Nakuru area. And we took the training to Nakuru and we trained 17 women on how to use the curriculum and hoping to just inspire them in ways that they could take this curriculum about self-worth and impact the community and impact their girls around them. There was one gal in that training named Monica, and she caught the vision, and she just messaged me today and said that this training changed my mind, and it changed the way I viewed life, and I have now been able to take that and take that change that she felt in herself and make change in her community. She started a program called Hope for Her. She's been ministering to women who maybe were living off of the streets and surviving any way they could. She took the Love Thyself curriculum and has been teaching it to women. And the curriculum takes you through, what's in your heart? What are your dreams? What are the obstacles to those dreams? How can you take some steps towards fulfilling what's in your heart? And Monica was able to get people around her to buy into the vision, to give, to embrace these women. She made a list of about 15 women who had something in their heart of maybe a way that they could help sustain themselves, maybe from like a soap business or a maize business or making arts and crafts and selling them. And she got sponsors, Kenyan sponsors, to help these women start their own businesses. And now she's seen the fruit of her work and her labor. It's only been a year a little over a year since we were there. She reached out to me again this week asking, how do we take this to all of Kenya? How can we spread this? And she wants to train other facilitators, and she wants to help other people see how this can be supplemental to what they already have in their heart, maybe a passion they already have to help others. That's one story, Monica. She's doing amazing things. My next story is Joy, and she lives in Riru, and she only heard me speak for a few moments, sharing about why we were there in Kenya and my heart for girls and women and helping them learn about their incredible value, their uniqueness, and the gift that they are to the world. And she caught the vision and she reached out to me actually when I got back to the States and said she wanted to know more and she wanted to know how she could become involved. And so this last year she started a Priceless Project group at her church, and she decided she wanted to teach it to boys and girls. And so she had children coming to the church and teaching them about their self-worth. And then this year, she now has what she's calling a Priceless team, and they went to their local school. It's a pretty large primary school. They introduced the program to the headmaster, and they got permission to come in once a week teaching on self-worth. And what they've done is they have girls, I think what they called from primary 5 to 8, who were selected. They selected a few from each class. They're going to bring them in and train them. Then what they've asked is that these girls are then going to go back and train the other students in what they're learning. So they have already created a model that's going to duplicate and create leaders and create ripples. And it's been so encouraging getting these messages from across the sea. I'm so proud of these women and what they're doing. If you want to know more about the Priceless Project, will you just go to my website and look at the program, how you might be able to get involved? Send me a message if you want to know more. The curriculum is there waiting, ready to be used and ready to change lives. And I'm excited to do this with you together.